And fall in, my fellow scouts, to a 4v4 Napoleon Total War 3 replay today. Today's replay was posted on the Napoleon Total War 3 Discord by Bruce Tuesday, who's commanding Prussia today. G'day Bruce, thank you for posting the replay on the Napoleon Total War 3 Discord. Now if you guys want to post other replays like this, or other Total War replays in general, there are links here displayed on your screen, that you can also find in the video description below, or you can just continue posting in the Napoleon Total War 3 Discord at your pleasure. I also have various funding options available if you guys would like to support my work. It does really help out with the channel and the Discord. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, guys, then smashing the like button really helps. Subscribe if not already, and tick that bell for notifications so you're aware of all the latest content as it drops. And leave your own thoughts about this battle in the comment section below. And with that, let's go through Bruce's allies today. We have Dannekel. We have Sir Henry Simmerson and General Hero of Vengeance H&R. Their opponents today are Rifleman 323, California 079, J444 Jaeger, and Seedman. Now we'll go through the factions of Bruce's alliance today. We've got United Kingdom Peninsular, Prussia as I said, but 1813 to 1815, Spain or Espana 1808 to 1810, and Russia 1805 to 1807. We have 3 1-pointers on the field today, which means it's all going to come down to the centre battle. And with the wide open plains that today, this is ideal for cavalry warfare. And as you can see, we have a crap ton of cavalry in front of us today. We're going to have absolute carnage before us. Hope you guys are looking forward to it, because it is certainly coming your way. Alright, let's go and check out the factions of their enemies. We have, could be an all France affair here, almost. We have France 1809 to 1812. Over here we have France 1807 to 1814 Spain. Another France 1809-1812 army, and Legia Nadwislanska. Almost had it there. A little trip of the tongue, I reckon. But we are ways off from the engagement, guys, so I'll do us a cut here, and we'll see you all soon.
We have killed their general, sir. Now they must break.
Alright guys, we're back briefly. We have fallen general here, was just sniped out by artillery. That's bloody unlucky for him. I think that was Legia's general. Damn. Unlucky, man. Off to a rough start here, the poor blue team. But it is early days. Alright peoples, we have our first engagement. We've got France charging into Prussia's left flank. Bruce Tuesday caught sleeping at the wheel. Charging in his forces though. He's got reinforcements in the area. Okay, first unit fell. Can Prussia even the score here? We've got some chasseurs and some hussars here. We've got France retreating here. This is a mistake. This is a mistake we see people constantly make, actually. They try to retreat their forces and they always lose them. The pursuing force seems to always stay within their ranks, kill them off very quickly, actually, and ends up breaking the unit that would otherwise get away. Now, I know I just eat my own words when the hussars got away. But the truth is, guys, that I actually recorded this earlier, and I recorded it on the old 8.91 patch, or the hotfix that came out recently, the old version. And there was a few glitches in the replay that saw that unit actually get broken. Not this time around though. This is a bit weird. But yeah, I had a good cry, to say the least, because I'm re-recording this replay right now. And I actually have to record another one too that I did earlier, because yeah, had similar issues, had some weird troop movements there, and it just didn't feel right. And Bruce, I talked to Bruce. He said, "No, the replay's fine, dude. I just watched it. Well, what's going on with me? It must be my fault or something." So I went and checked on the Napoleon Mob DB website. And sure enough, there was a hotfix that said, if you install this early on the 24th, delete it and reinstall this one. I just thought, oh no. Oh well, that's the way it rolls. At least for me tonight. Tonight or today, wherever it is in the world for you. Oops. The gears, gotta be careful here. Looks like we've got a Spanish charge here. Oh, was Spain gonna charge? Oh, Spain did charge. Now he's trying to fall back a bit. Both sides try to tempt the other into engaging. Spain wants the battle fall close to his army, whereas I'm sure Legia and France-Spain here wants to fight it close to their infantry. Neither side wants to stick their neck out, but someone's going to have to eventually. We've got Russia's forces coming over. So we see the red team already amassing their cavalry for a major assault here. I'm surprised not to see more cavalry from the blue team in the area, because right now this is visible for all the world to see. And this map is great for cavalry warfare. I can't stress that enough. Wide open plains, and those small hills. You can easily get a good charge off. And what's more interesting is we have 3 1-pointers on the field today, really forcing teams to battle it out in the central point of the map. So I'll see how well that works out for them. We've also got, who do we have lurking in the background there? We've got a French grenadier unit going after just some Spain lancers, fast hitting cavalry, but Spain's attention is elsewhere. He's probably trying to keep an eye on his huge cavalry force up there. These guys are running. I don't know if they were trying to charge into them or not, but no, they succeeded in their mission to wipe them out. And we have an 18-pounder here, which is about to be wiped out, I reckon. Spain's head's probably spinning. Got the general over there. So France has a big choice here to make. Does he go after the artillery? Does he go after the general? He's going to go after the artillery because it's close to target, but I reckon it was more valuable to him at this point, I reckon, to take out the general. Because look, he's only got 1 infantry unit to defend him. He can easily run around it, and he can take out a 2nd artillery piece from Russia if he wanted to. We've got an 8-pounder here from Spain too, also wide out in the open. Or way out in the open. I think the choices here for France are endless. He's going to try and go for maybe all 4 targets. Oh, he's running away! No, France, no! Oh man, I think that's the biggest missed opportunity I've seen. Yeah, it's okay if he wasn't aware of it. It's easy to pick your targets and move on to the next one. If I was him, I would surely kick myself too. If I missed that. So probably would, let's be fair.
We have killed their general, sir. Now they
Okay.
must break.
So the carousel has begun. Russia and England have moved up in force. Spain isn't even here yet. Legia's charged in. Good side charge. Oh boy, here comes Spain. Oh, look at all that. I don't recall a time where I've seen that many cavalry on the field all at once. It's a sea of horses. And the red team has this one in the bag, and that's saying something. Got more cavalry coming over, but it's not enough. There is some infantry here protecting it, which is good to see. We've got some cuirassiers, the elite French cavalry, the best of the best. The red team wants to destroy this and need reinforcements. Should be easy enough to send up a couple of forces either flank and charge into them from the side. We have 2nd unit here. Is that a 2nd unit of cuirassiers? It is. Red team though is choosing to pull back. I'm not sure where they're going. Russia's charging in a unit. He wants to get off a nice side charge here on the cuirassiers. Or does he? Legia's coming in.
All hope is lost, sir. This battle is almost done.
You gotta admire Legia's aggressiveness. He's still taking a few risks despite losing his general. He's gonna be more cautious than the rest of his teammates for sure, because of that fact. France resending in the cuirassiers. We've got a lot of red team cavalry here just botched up for some reason. Bunched up, sorry. That's why Spain is beginning their assault again with heavy cav. Spain can't win that fight. He's got to pull back. You got England coming around. Man, what's going on with France's morale? I'm surprised Spain is having this impact on him. And Legia. And this is the kind of battle you'd think the elite French cavalry would excel in. Spain and Russia here is giving him a run for their money, and England as well. So France is pulling away with their cav. Some English hussars here trying to pursue them, but they've got the infantry now close by. And this Legia unit can form square, which it is. At least I think it's trying to. Yeah, he is. That should deter England, Russia and Spain there. They'll pull back. Meanwhile, Legia has tried to face England head on. Not a bad salvage there. I reckon the elite French cavalry here did save the battle for. They were on the ropes. The infantry definitely made these guys retreat. Had the infantry not arrived on scene, I reckon the Red Team's cavalry could have eventually overwhelmed and broke the elite French cavalry. We've seen it before. Jeez. Legia did very well. Alright, let's go and check on Bruce's side here. His cavalry is still on the flank here. He's vastly outnumbered. Some heavy cav here, some mid-tier cavalry. Got a bunch of mid-tier cavalry to heavy to fast-hitting cavalry. The light-tier cavalry, of course. Minor casualties here for Prussia. France has copped a few little nicks here and there as well. I'm not sure what happened to that French unit that was hovering in the background there, but I reckon that guy could have done some serious damage with that cavalry piece. And we got some light dragoons here trying to take out Legia's artillery. See, that was smart. You saw how he slowed down there? He waited for the artillery to fire and basically the French unit here to fire before moving in, taking these guys out. The artillery wasn't firing directly at him, but had it fired, it would have hit the ground for sure. Now where's the English cavalry off to? Then after the French 12-pounder. So I got a French general there to protect it. We've got some Buharis, that's another general there, sorry. We've got some cavalry over here, some cuirassiers, but they're too slow to get here in time. Well, England's been handed an opportunity to do some serious house cleaning over here. And he's done that. I'm not seeing any reaction to his presence. Oh yeah, hang on. We've got the cuirassiers heading this way, I reckon. Yep. They're gonna get there in time to protect their artillery. We've got the second unit over here, some lancers.
Our general is under attack.
Those lancers were really needed. Okay, looks like the artillery nicked him. Now, Prussia here has some houses and a 6-pounder crew. It's also got an 8-pounder crew up there. 3 cannons. Maybe Prussia's not trying to join the Spanish line here. He wants to try and keep as much. Oh no, I was gonna say he must be trying to keep as much distance between him and the artillery in front of him. But he wasn't moving up to Spain, but now he is. These skirmishes are surviving quite a while. This unit here has been hit the hardest so far. So we got a bit of an engagement. They're heating up on the right flank. We've got England and Russia moving up here in force. We've got a lot of Russian cavalry in the rear ranks here. All this carnage is from the previous cavalry battle. So Russia's already had some Preusen, and some Nadwislanska. Heavy cav. And then they also sent up some Dragoon Guards. Heavy cav as well. Russia and England also has some lighter, faster horses coming in. Now, what I would do here if I was the blue team is deploy a couple of units as a rear guard, just space them out on the line. Not too far apart, but enough so you can cover your rear. Keep these cavalry forces at bay. I was wondering where the Cuirassier regiment was. France has got to activate these guys. We've got the French cav on the move. The Russians charging in. None of these units, it seems, can form square. Russia picked his target well. This unit can form square, but as you can see now, only one cavalry member managed to get in their ranks. Legia here also forms square. We killed about 30 to 20 men. Alright. Now this is an important battle here for France and Legia. If they lose this, then their rear is exposed to the red team. This is a must-win battle, I reckon, for France and Legia. Okay, Cuirassiers that just broke. Second unit broke. Okay, that's devastating news there for the blue team. They're in some strife. France is pulling back. France could be heading towards that town there. That would help give him some cover from the cavalry. Legia has to join him, I reckon, in order to live. France is sending over some cavalry, but that's not going to do him any good. Unless he wants to try and snipe out. He can snipe out the Russian artillery. Nothing stopping that. A small win is a small win after all. Alright, let's head over the other side here. The Battle of the Centre really heating up. As you can see, Prussia again was pushed back, probably by that artillery. As you can see, it's really hammering his forces. He's probably waiting on support from Russia and England over there. They can definitely solve his artillery problem. And it would also draw some cavalry forces here away, and that would be a good time for him to charge in with his cav here. So right now, Prussia, I think, is just buying time. She's trying to wait it out, guys.
We have killed their general, sir. Now they must break.
Okay. France, 1809, 1812. I think it's one of the best blue team factions on the field at the moment. Yeah, General's units typically not that fast. They're walking into battle. France is trying to get away. That's torture, Russia, and you know it. You should be running into him, putting him out of his misery. It's like, guys, we're coming to kill you. You know, it's gonna take our time here. Walk up. Yeah. You know, I said, try and get away. It's all good. Yeah, that's what we call a slow death, right there. England is waiting for Russia here to get into position on his right. Okay, it looks like he's trying to lumber up here because he wants to move up his entire line here. You've got some chasseurs, I think, looking to do a charge here on his artillery. And England's artillery too. I think you will be able to succeed. You've got Spain here trying to provide some cover. It's not enough. Good strike, France. Good strike. You broke both crews. So unlucky there for him. We've got Spanish Cav here charging towards the French line. And his army's way out of position. Spain going in for a massive bayonet charge. We've got Spanish units breaking left, right and centre. Spain firing directly in France's face as well. This was a huge gamble for Spain. France got some great shots, but it wasn't enough. Prussia also has some cavalry over here. He's cavalry from the left flank. No, yeah, he's still got a unit out there.
Our men are running, sir.
The Spanish line here, though, looks a little bit disorganized. That unit's way too far away. They've got units much closer they should target. The Russia, England coming over this way. Oh, hang on. There must be two 1809 armies. Yeah, that's the general right there. Red team sandwich. There's the Spanish forces looking to move in and take the house, but they're going to need more than that. Russia's moved in here, taking out the artillery.
Our men are running, sir.
We've also got French cavalry here behind the Prussian lines. Russia going out of his way here to protect his artillery. Spain needs to send over more men. Let's try and charge into Legia's infantry, his cavalry. Not really working well for him. They get to begin their attack over here. Spain, he has 4 units here. He's got one at a really weird angle. The units are shooting at the French in front of them, but as you can see, that angle has to be fixed. We got here Russia and Prussia doing a charge on the rear lines.
The men of the teams must rescue.
Okay, obviously he charged at this unit because this unit can't form a square. But what's interesting is the unit next to him isn't forming square either, even though they can. Don't know why Prussia is in a square formation, but anyway.
Our men are running, sir.
Prussia's being a little bit overwhelmed here, despite that cavalry charge from his allies. It helped a little bit, but he appears to be outnumbered. We've got French dragoons charging in. There's some enormous squares over here, all protecting his artillery. We've got more French hussars moving in. Okay, they're broken. Don't know if the artillery is targeting the cavalry or not. Again, Prussia's playing for time. Meanwhile, Spain and Russia are moving in. Yeah, they can easily win on their left flank. It is where the blue team is weakest. They start pushing the blue team forces back towards the building there, the ruins. The one Russian here pursuing some skirmishes, it would seem. We've got a unit on their right that could turn around and fire. That's a bit funny. And England here is pulling back for some reason. Rossiya trying to fire into England's back. Spain is not moving up either. Spain needs to move up now. A couple of Spanish units here not standing around, not doing too much. Probably should be. Their allies need their help. Prussia's falling back to a certain place where he's going to fight. Spain's moving towards the town. Nice volley. Oh, they broke. France just broke 2 units there, England. Spain could have really stopped them. Who do we have here? We got a bunch of French units here. We tried a bayonet charge. It failed. Russia's moving up to rejoin the line. Spain's moving up this way, but it's a little bit late. Legia is also retreating back towards what looks to be the village. Spain's trying to fire on the building. Russia seems content just trying to wait out his enemy and wait for reinforcements. The red team really has to do something about that house. What is this unit doing? This could be a glitch here. This might not even be Spain's fault. I'm not sure why this unit is doing that to him. But it's got to be irritating him to no end. Surely that would affect his firing. Where's the Spanish general? I thought he was still alive. There he is. Meanwhile, France is not looking too good here. He is being surrounded. Wow, we're seeing a Russian general charge into some voltigeurs. Very fortunate. Very risky using a general like that. Yeah, that unit here can definitely wreak some havoc. Where will this guy charge in? Got a few targets available to him. This unit here, for example, can't form square. Okay, going after this unit. You just gotta tighten up the circle here. Tighten up the noose, as it were. Going for a bayonet charge in the rear ranks, so should fold up the whole line. Obviously he chose that unit because he had the weakest morale. Okay, he broke both. The other two are broken as well. Okay, red team needs to move up now. They've conquered the area, they've got to try and finish off everybody. Spain here is moving in. Prussia has re-engaged their assault. Bruce really likes his squares. Oh, they must have charged into him earlier, but he was protecting his artillery again. This unit can form one of the biggest squares I've ever seen. Short of the old guard in vanilla. I'm half wondering if they're aiming for the house or we're trying to shoot the units around the area. Prussian Hussars versus 34 French Hussars. You've got to imagine Prussia can win that fight. The casualty report. 50% light kills across all the other units. France here seems to have taken a bit of a beating, but you know, is in a relatively healthy state. And he's being the aggressive one here. Okay, they duke it out after all. Now Prussia is free to run behind the French lines here and target any point of the line he thinks is weakest. And I think that'll be here. This unit. While he charges in, these guys will form a square predictably, and then Prussia can move up. Get in their faces and fire before they reform. But Prussia's not going to do that. He's going to fall backward again. Okay. Legia and France are just waiting for England and Russia to really arrive. I'm not sure where Russia is going exactly. So he turns around soon. His left flank looking a little bit dicey. Spain tried to take the town. Looks like his forces were defeated. He's got one unit left on the field. Prussia's managed to draw back the French. Now, will they pursue? That's the question. France is looking to move to the high ground. Legia's taking his time. Alright, we're back, and as you can see, England has engaged French forces, and Legia has joined him. Legia, I think, still has one unit guarding the building there. Got a bunch of Russian cavalry you think would come in handy. Excluding the general, of course. This unit here probably needs to shift a little bit, but still it's a great field of fire here from the French and Legia. England is taking a beating here. He needs help. Spanish general might go, oh, to hell with it. One last hurrah. And charge in. Russia, I think, saved England's butt on his left flank for sure. The nice circle the boosting they're going has been pushed back a bit. Now it's almost a straight line. I don't know what Spain is doing. He's literally allowing his unit to be shot at. Russia almost killed Spain himself. Okay, Prussia has France on the ropes. He keeps retreating. He's trying to head off France. Try and cut him off from his allies. Highly possible. A couple of units here I think are going to try and fill this gap here between England and Russia. How close does Russia need to get? Closer, obviously. Get about 4 in that volley, 5, 6. Yeah, this rat, there's gonna be nothing left of these guys in a minute. I wiped out the entire unit.
Sir, your general has been killed.
Oh no!
It's a black day.
Yeah, Bruce has lost his general. Somehow. Was that killed by his own artillery? How did that happen? It had to be a stray bullet or a shell of some kind. Okay, Legia's taking refuge here inside the building. Trying to wipe out the infantry and make sure they don't come back. Now it's got to take the house. Russia's going in. So let's see how the Ruskies go. Wow, that one guy, what a shove. About 20 or so lose their balance at once. That's a little excessive. Bayonet across the face. Oh, geez, right, maybe wrong. Slice his neck or something. Bounce about looking favourable there for Russia. Russia and Russia coming this way. And they got it. They've also captured the building to the north as well, and they got troops to the south. The one that is battle based on lock anyway. But they got plenty of time to finish off the blue team's forces. What a battle. So glad I re-recorded this. This is much better than the version I watched. Russia's a bit squeamish without their general. France seems to handle it a little bit better. Now, the Prussian line here has taken some serious casualties.
Our men are running.
Yeah, well, Russia did what he could for him. It's time to pressure to start firing. He's trying to do a bayonet charge. It doesn't say they're firing. These guys are trying to fire, for sure. Yeah, they control the other building now. But the Russian general here. I wonder what his plan is. Charge in. Let's form square. I think Russia might be trying to run interference. Force France to form square. Slow down his retreat. You don't want to be in the center of a line with people firing at each other. This Russian general must have 9 lives or something. Russia's played very fast and loose with his general and somehow still has him at this stage. Very lucky man. France is probably trying to find a nice place for a last stand, but looking around there isn't any. So he's turned around. Units being folded up one by one. Everyone's breaking. And we've got victory here for Red Team. Oh, well done, Bruce and his team on their victory today. Bruce here getting 964 kills. Dannekel, 1153. Sir Henry Simmerson, 661. And General Hero of Vengeance, 2221. Nicely done, mate. Rifleman, 323. 1686, great job there. California, 79. 495, that was Legia. J44 Agia 1210 and Seedman 799. Okay, top performances there were his Hussars 204, his Gepard Hussars 115, and Grenadiers here 102. Those were his best performing units there. We'll scroll down though, that give you guys a chance to have a look at his roster, how his units performed, how many they lost. That is about that. The houses didn't do too well in this fight, I noticed. Same goes for the artillery. In any case, an awesome battle there. Well done to Bruce and his team for the victory. Thank you to Bruce for posting the replay on the Napoleon Total War 3 Discord. Keep doing what you're doing, mate. Great job. If you'd like to send me through other Napoleon Total War replays like this, or other Total War replays at all, there are links here displayed on your screen, which you can find in the video description below. They are my Discord ID, my email at scoutsoфentertainment@gmail.com, and an invite link to join my Discord server at Scouts Reconnaissance. It'd be a privilege to have you. You can post all manner of Total War replays into the Battle Replay sub-channel you will find there. This is Scouts in Entertainment signing off. Dismissed, my fellow Scouts. Catch you in the next Total War battle.